healthcare field, bro, I promise you, the shit that you see is crazy. The amount of people that's sleeping with each other here is ridiculous. Everybody here is sleeping with each other. Everybody, right? And you know what the worst part is? Half these people are married. The married men and female on go. Everybody. Married people sleeping with the married people sleeping with the patients, married people sleeping with the single people. Everybody's doing some shit, bro. And it's weird to me. But the worst part is, the married people actually has a whole community about it. This is the thing. They know about each other. They talk about it. And they still won't go. And I'm like, bro, I actually just heard this girl support her, like, friend. Like, oh, yeah, there's nothing wrong with sleeping with that girl, her husband, because, you know what I'm saying, as long as he take care of you and your responsibility, that ain't your problem. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, damn. Now, how would you feel if that was you? And I'm like, bro, females are savages. And I'm like, damn, they really don't give a shit. Now, as niggas, you know what I'm saying, y'all cheat, y'all dirty, that's nasty. These girls already knew that. But it's weird to see, like, girls actually partaking in, and it's like, if you look, like, girls really do support some stuff, and they just don't talk about it. They just keep everything on the hush hush.
All right, I want to talk about this narrative that guys are just such these big cheaters, and why this narrative is the way it is. So I'm gonna put a video of a guy. He's going viral on TikTok, basically saying he works at a hospital. Well, like I said, you know, I feel like, in my opinion, just my opinion, that people who make content at work, on the job, in the break room, at the reception desk, or whatever it may be, with their uniform on, like the way my man's have his uniform on, in my opinion, that should be an offense. That should be a point. Because at the end of the day, why do you feel the need to make content why do you feel the need to make the content on the job, about the job? All that is being messy, especially as a man, for you to partake or indulge in that. I really feel like, that's feminine, you know what I'm saying? And that's my opinion on it. And some people may disagree with it. Some people may agree with it, but I think that's a very feminine thing to do. You know, the nose rings in his nose and all that shit. You know he on the job gossiping with the women. So what if somebody girls see them at your job, or somebody husband at your job, and now you started something? My thing is this, man. As a man, you should shut the fuck up about shit that go on the workplace. You shouldn't be gossiping about wives and husbands. Like I said before, the men of TikTok is sassy. They come on here, and I mean that, sassy, and this ain't no shaming tactic. This is what I believe on. You coming on TikTok with a bonnet on. You coming on TikTok being messy like the women. Like, leave that for the women to do. Talk about real man shit. Talk about shit that's going to help men out. So in this little clip, then he said, well, we all know men are cheaters, and that's not true. Men cheat, but this whole thing where y'all still like giving women grace for cheat. Y'all know how often women cheat, bro. Y'all know why the narrative is the way it is, that they believe men cheat, is because women can't shut up. Women can't shut up. When our girls cheat on us, and the girls we dealing with cheating on us, or break the agreement, or break bad, we ain't on the internet like Mr. Double Ring knows, saying, Latifah is a bitch and she cheated on me and I found she got a train wreck. Like, immature men do that, or feminine men like the dudes in this video that was doing that video. We take our L and we keep it moving. Men don't get on the internet crying about a girl did him dirty. Only time you will see that if he in divorce court, or he got to record her for court purposes. That's it. For court purposes. So that's what I look at it as. Like, come on now. That's why it's the narrative. If guys really broke the bro code and start really calling these women out, I ain't had sex and I've been celibate for 10 years. I've been cracking her I just cracked her last night. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know how many dudes I know, if it wasn't for the bro code, if dudes was as messy as women were, and I'm glad they not, but if dudes broke the bro code, you know how many dudes I know sleeping with somebody's wife right now? You know what I'm saying? Like, get out of here. You know how many, dudes that pay the bills and go home and work hard and he's a good father, and y'all hearing that on TikTok. Dudes who been in the game that know how the game go, we hear that. We've been hearing that in person for years. You know, he a good father to the kids, man. He really a good man, but like, come on now. Come on, we've been that what they confessing on TikTok, dudes who've been in the field, they've been through it and they've been on both. A lot of guys been on both sides of it. You know what I'm saying? A lot of guys be on both sides of it. I always say women don't cheat better, just dudes keep their mouth shut. Why would I want to be number one to you and I see how you treating a dude that you procreated with or that's taking care of you and paying the bills? Why would I want that? I'm getting what I want, coochie. I think most women think men want something more than coochie from them. Like when they be like, oh, y'all really don't like women. Women don't like women. Every once in a while, you come across a girl that's cool. And y'all want to know why a lot of the YNs like them older women? It's because they cool. They breaking bread. They paying for shit. They reciprocating. They have personality. We talk about a lot of the young guys of today not having personality. The women don't have personality. It's the same shit. I drink matcha. I wear leggings. I wear UGG shoes. I watch baddies. I watch, this. I like Sabrina Carpenter. It's all the same shit. You date one, for the most part, you date them all, or you talk to them all. They all the same shit. They all superficial. They want you to be interesting. They want you to have all the interesting things going on because they lack those qualities. That's why you have to be above and beyond. This is why you have to be superior. This is why you have to go to these countries. This is how you have to have personality. Because everything that you have to bring to the table is not to the fact that you matching it with her. It's because she doesn't have it. She doesn't have personality. She's not funny. She's not sarcastic. She doesn't light up a room. She can't lead herself to nowhere. Come on now. That's what it is. That's why they want you to have all these things. Let's just leave the financial things up out of it because they don't have it. This is why you got to have the conversation and lead the conversation, but let her start it off and get the ball rolling, but let her talk more than you, which you should do that. But this whole thing that guys cheat more is because women come on the internet and women for years been crying about it publicly. And then going right back to him and let him clap the cheeks. Got a whole new dude, but still letting that guy clap the cheeks. So it's like, you cheated with me. I cheated, you left, but I'm still clapping your cheeks and still having my way. How dumb can they be? How dumb can they be? And y'all be thinking it be the guys that be like, oh man, let me get some. And he just, no, these women be the ones that be like, hey, cause you pull up, dig me down. Oh, you left something at my house, or the kids need something and you get there and the kids ain't there. And she in a dress, or you come in there, she with lingerie, or she talking about pull your pants down when you get in there. Let's keep it real, bro. Let's keep it real. Some of the game got to be told and not sold at this point. So they be like, yeah, it's the guys that, no, women cheat way more than guys. Most guys don't even have the access to sex. That's what one guy get a girl. They finally get a girlfriend. They stick with them. Now, it does change a little bit because once guys get one girl, another girl, it's just the way it works. Another girl comes into the play. Okay. Another girl comes into the play. Like, okay, he's cute. He cute now because he got a girlfriend. So that's why you hear guys say, well, guys cheat based off opportunity. You hear that? Well, guys cheat. Yeah, because it's times where you can't get one. And I think every man go through this. You go through a drought where, you can't get one, like everything going, you can't get one chick. But as soon as you get one, get serious with one, there come another one, here come another one, here come another one, you like, damn. But we don't we don't cheat. We don't cheat, because women get all the opportunities. They're a woman. We have to go out there and hunt for our opportunity. Every once in a while, a woman will throw it at you. But the thing about a woman throwing it at you, you know, you still got to decipher the code. And today it's so hard to decipher the code with women. Like I've been talking about those videos on my other channel. I've been doing the shorts about the women saying, you know, oh, you can come up to me at the gym, and they thirsty about, you know, being at the gym. But we don't know. The girl could be staring at you and you could look familiar. You come to her, what's up? Oh, no, I'm not interested. Like, you don't know. You still have to decipher it. So you still got to take the chance. And with most guys who have a reputation, they don't want to take that chance. You know what I'm saying? So women cheat way more than guys. And women say, so that's not true. But at the end of the day, a lot of women be claiming niggas be cheating, but niggas don't claim them. So how can I cheat on you if I don't claim you? We don't have a monogamous agreement. You know what I'm saying? That's my thing. A lot of women be saying, you cheat. You cheat. Y'all wouldn't even we wasn't even together. I was just smashing her. But women cheat way more, bro. It is a fact. They have access to sex. A guy still got to go hunt. Women, y'all can bleed that if y'all want to. You go through an average, or you go pick 10 girls that's in a relationship and 10 guys that's in a relationship. I guarantee you the percentages is higher that girls got something in that phone they shouldn't have. Or they dealing with another nigga more than the guys are. Guys really love women. That's a fact. Women don't love men. Most women, it's a rarity you find a woman who love you. You that love you. Even you can get an ugly bitch, ugly fat bitch, and you can be doing everything you supposed to do for her. She'll never have this again, and she'll take you for granted. She will take you for granted, fuck you over. You know what I'm saying? And you like, damn. You know, that's just the way most women are. Every once in a while, you lucky enough to find a woman, especially when you get over the age of 30, especially 35. Every once in a while, you will find a woman. Why are you slowing the fuck down? You will find a woman that fuck with you like that. That she just fuck with you. And usually those women are younger and they haven't been through the ringer. They haven't been through the damage. They haven't been damaged goods. Because a lot of women be damaged. Oh, my boyfriend did this and he did that and he did this, that, and the third to me, and he did this and he cheated. And they flinching. They got PSD, what they call it, post-traumatic, whatever. They fucked up. They've been through so much bad shit in relationships that mentally they can't get over it. You might come home 5 minutes late. You cheating on me? They are damaged goods. I told y'all, women don't heal. Women don't heal. I know people don't believe me when I say that. Women don't heal. Because how can you heal and you don't take accountability? I say this all the time. When I go through issues, even when I had niggas fuck me over and shit, I got to be like, you know what? Hey, that was on me. I let this dude in my circle. I did business with this dude, or I allowed this to happen, this, that, and the third to happen. You know, that's on. I be like, that got to be on me, man. I got to see that next time. I got to be better next time. You know, that's how I operate. I got to put the blame on me. I got to look at the situation. Women don't do that. You know, it was a woman. I did a short. I might put it at the end of this. I did a short on this woman. And she was on the Truth Hurts podcast where they go on a live show. And she was saying that, you know, the reason why single black women are the problem. And, you know, she started cooking like, yeah, we got attitudes. But the reason we like this is because, you know, we had to do it on our own. We had to be the head of the household. So basically, she started saying at the end, that it was men's fault. She started saying it was men's fault because we wasn't in the homes and we left the homes. We left them to be single mothers. Anybody historically know that's not the truth. That's not the truth of what happened. What, you know, in real quick education was, as I pull up to the crib, the truth of what happened was this. They, you know, even before food stamps and all that, a lot of them, they took Brad and Becky's crumbs, you know, after, shout out to the brother AC. They took their crumbs after bondage. So even after we got out of slavery and all that, they kept fucking with them. So I had a girl in the comment section was like, yeah, you know, y'all should be building communities and stuff. I forgot what it was referring to. And I'm like, we built communities. Y'all chose to be with Brad and Becky and took the welfare. Y'all left the black household. Y'all destroyed the black community. You know, y'all took Becky's lead with DEI. Fresh out of bondage, y'all kept fucking with them. You know what I'm saying? And that's just the truth. Even way before welfare, they had, you know, as soon as we got out of bondage, you know, they wasn't fucking with, black women wasn't fucking with us like that. They ran men out the household, or they picked the wrong men. Now, were there men that probably deceived them and clapped the cheeks and kept it moving? Absolutely. Don't get it wrong, but that wasn't the majority. That wasn't the majority. But hey, it is what it is. Hit the link tree, join the Patreon. Peace.
Men, they don't realize that they are the issue. And so we have a problem taking accountability. We have a problem shutting up. We are extremely argumentative. And a lot of times we are the walking red flag.
Can I ask that question if you don't mind?
Sure.
Like, why do black women refuse to shut the fuck up?
Ooh, that's a heavy loaded question.
Why?
Look, they can't shut up the answer.
I want to know. Why?
I'm going to tell you
Can't
why.
shut up the answer.
It just goes back to what she said. A lot of it is lineage. So a lot of women, we saw our mothers and we saw our grandmothers being, wait, let me cook, because it's not all of us. Some of us do know how to be quiet. But
They're the married ones.
But a lot of times we watch our mamas and we watch our grandmothers and great-grandmothers not shut up, right? It's a generational curse. I'm going to be honest with you, because we was raised in households where the women had to handle shit, okay? We had to pay the bills. We had to be independent. We had to run house.